Hello everyone, you are watching TNB Academy and I'm your host Akanksha Mishra. ISO 22003 isn't just a guideline. It is a complex rule book for how certification bodies should assess food safety systems. But complying with it is far from easy. From auditor competence to audit time calculations and managing food chain categories to harmonizing with ISO 17021-1. The challenges are real, multidimensional and crude. In this episode, we will go deep into what makes ISO 22003 compliance tough for certification bodies and how they can turn these obstacles into opportunities. Understanding ISO 22003, what makes it unique? ISO 22003 isn't a standalone FSMS standard. It works in conjunction with ISO 22000 and others. It defines the rules for certification bodies, including audit durations, audit qualifications, scopes, and food chain categories A to K. But it is not just technical, it is strategic. Unlike ISO 9001 certification, ISO 22003 mandates risk-based thinking, food safety culture, and sector-specific understanding. That is where the complications begin for certification bodies. Managing complex food chain categories. One of the biggest hurdles for certification bodies is the categorization of clients into the right food chain categories A to K. Misclassification can lead to wrong audit durations, scope misalignment, and non-conformities during A/B assessments. For instance, Category C, that is perishable animal products, differs drastically from Category F, that is distribution. Certification bodies must understand each client's operations deeply and justify their classification with documented evidence. Compliance with GFSI benchmarks. Many certification bodies go for FSSC 22000 certification, which is benchmarked by GFSI, that is Global Food Safety Initiative. This adds another layer of complexity. GFSI has additional requirements beyond ISO 22003, especially around impartiality, unannounced audits, audit duration, and complaint handling. Certification bodies must align both ISO and GFSI expectations, which can conflict or overlap, making it a compliance tightrope walk. Documented information requirements. ISO 22003 expects well-documented procedure for risk analysis, auditor assignment, impartiality mechanisms, complaint handling, audit planning and reporting. Many certification bodies find documentation overwhelming. The gap isn't always in doing the job. It is in proving it through evidence. A/B assessors look for traceability, document control, and clear linkage between what is written and what is done. Handling scope extensions and reductions. When a client's operations change, say they start handling a new food product, the certification scope must be extended. But this isn't as simple as adding a line in the certificate. It involves redoing the audit time calculation, reassessing competence, and sometimes scheduling an additional audit. Certification bodies often struggle to respond quickly and compliantly to dynamic scope changes. Risk-based approach and food safety culture. ISO 22003 pushes certification bodies to evaluate and promote food safety culture. This is subjective and difficult to audit. How do you measure culture? How do you report on risk thinking is an audit report. Certification bodies are often confused on how deeply to dive into these topics without sounding judgmental or exceeding scope. This leads to inconsistent audit outcomes and possible pushback from clients. Transitioning into new versions and updates. ISO 22003 has seen multiple updates, including the split into ISO 22003-1 and 22003-2. Certification bodies must track these changes, train staff, revise procedures, inform clients, and ensure smooth transitions, all while maintaining ongoing certifications. Delays or misunderstandings during transitions can lead to mass non-conformities and damage to reputation. Now turning challenges into strength. ISO 22003 compliance is not just about passing an audit, it is about running a world-class certification body that can support food businesses in building safer systems. Yes, The challenges are many, from audit time and competence to impartiality and documentation. But with the right leadership, technology, and a culture of continual improvement, certification bodies can rise to the occasion. Remember, ISO 22003 is not a burden. It is a blueprint for credibility, confidence, and impact in the food safety world. Thanks for watching. I am Akanksha Mishra. We'll see you in the next episode of TNV Academy.